Hello Sudoku friends, welcome back with the final Sudoku of today, Saturday, March the 28th, 2020. This Tectonic Sudoku, a Suguru in Japanese. So let's get started. Alright, do I see here with the single box? It's already filled in here. With two boxes. Here we have two boxes, 1 and 2. I mark this, is easier. Otherwise I will make mistakes here also, 1 and 2. Here we have two boxes, 1 and 3 are missing. Here cannot be a 1. Here should be a 1. There should be a 1. Here cannot be a 1. In this area. So this should be a 1. This should be a 1. This cannot be a 2. So this should be a 2. It should be a 2. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These 3, 4 boxes cannot be a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4 is near the 5. So this should be a 5. Yes. In this box of 5, we have a 5 here, so those two boxes cannot be a 5. Here we have a 5. This box cannot be a 5. This should be a 5, and that should be a 5. We have a 2 and a 2 here, so only these two boxes can be a 2. This cannot be a 5 in this area, so this could be a 5 or this could be a 5. This is a 1. We have a 1, 2, 1. Okay, this cannot be a 1. These two could be a 1 because we have a 1 there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This box can only be 1 or the 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. Then these two cannot be a 4. We have a 4 here, so the 4 should be here or there. We have a 2 here, so these two cannot be a 2, so the 2 could be here or could be there. If I place the 2 here, then I cannot fill a 2 in one of those two boxes, so the 2 cannot be here. The 2 should be here. I have a 2 here, so this cannot be a 2. This should be the 2. So we have a 1 and a 3, 1 and a 3 here. Alright. This can be a 3. One, 2, 3. If I place the 1 here, then I cannot. No. If I place the 2 here, no, I cannot place the 2 here. We have a 2 there. If I place the 1 here, yeah, I cannot place the 1 here. Otherwise, these 3 boxes cannot be a 1, but also this box cannot be a 1, and I need a 1 in one of those two boxes. So this cannot be a 1. This cannot be a 2. So the 1, 2 is not possible. 3, 4 or the 5. 3, 4, 5. 3, 4 or the 5. This box cannot be a 2 Otherwise, these 3 boxes, I cannot fill the 2, and also these 2 cannot be a 2. So this cannot be a 2, cannot be a 4. So it's 1, 3, or the 5. 1, 3, or the 5. We have a 4 here, so these 4 boxes cannot be the 4. These 2 should be the 4. This cannot be a 1. This should be the 1. And this should be a 1. This cannot be a 4. So this should be a 4. Or this should be a 4. 2, 2. These 2 boxes could be a 2. Because we have a 2 here. Cannot be a 2. This cannot be a 2. So what number is this? 1 can be 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1 or the 3. This is also 1 or the 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 3. Then this cannot be a 1. Suppose it's a 1, I cannot fill in one of those 2 boxes a 1. So the only place for the 1 should be then be there then. Yes. 5 is left. Here I cannot place the 5, so this should be a 3. I cannot put the 3 in one of those 2 boxes, so the 3 should be there. 1, 2 and a 5. We have a 2 there, so no 2 here. 2 should be here, and a 5 goes there. We have a 2 here, so this should be a 1. This should be a 2. The 2 cannot be filled here, so the 2 should be in one of those 2. This box cannot be a 1, otherwise I cannot fill the 1 here. Cannot be a 3, cannot be a 4, otherwise I cannot fill a 4 and 5. The only place for the the only digit that I can fill is here, the 2. 2, okay. So we have a 4 here. If I place the 4 here, no, if I place the 5, I need more information. The 4, this box can only be 1 or the 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1 and 3. Alright. This 1 is the 3, then this is the 3. Okay, 3, 3, 3. It's gonna be 5. This cannot be a 5, so this should be a 5, or this should be a 5. We have a 5 there. 1 could be here, and a 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 on the 3 here. Suppose it's a 1 in this box, then those 2 boxes cannot be filled with a 1. I think this is a 1. This should be a 1. These 3 or the 5. These 2 cannot be a 1. Cannot be a 2. So it must be 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5. This box cannot be a 2, otherwise these 4 boxes I cannot fill with the 2. Cannot be a 2, so this must be a 1. Yes, otherwise the 2 should be there, and it's too close, 2, 2. So this should be a 1. This should be a 2. That means these 4 boxes cannot be a 1. 1 box left for the 1 should be here. 1. So here I cannot place a 1. Here I cannot place a 1. Here I cannot place the 1. The only place for the 1 should be here. 3, 2, 3. So we have here 2, so these 3 boxes cannot be a 2. 1 box left for the 2 should be here. This box cannot be a 2, this box cannot be a 2. We have a 2 here, so this box should be the 2. So we have a 3 and a 5, 3 and a 5. Left, yes. 3 and a 5, 3 and a 5. One, 3 and a 5. Can I place the 3 here? 3. Only place for the 3 should be there. No. No. The 1, that means here 1, there 1. Can I place the 1 here? No. This number cannot be a 1. Otherwise, those 2 numbers, I cannot fill a 1. Here also not. So the 1 should be one of these 3. So 1, 2, 3. Here can only the 4 or the 5. 4, 5. The 4 cannot be here. Two and the 4 should be here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here. 2 and the 4. Here also the 2 and the 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. Here also 1, 2 and a 4. 2, 4. 3. Wow. 3. Suppose this is a 5. 5, 5. 5. Only 1 place for the 5. 2 also. The 3. I need. I cannot fill here the 4. I can fill here the 1, the 3 and the 5. Suppose it's a 1, then I cannot fill the 1 here. Suppose it's the 3, I cannot fill the 3 here anymore. So it should be the 5. Yeah, the 5. 1, 3 and a 4. The 4 should be one of these two. 1, 3, 1. This box should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. We have a 3 here, so this cannot be a 3. This should be a 1. This should be a 3. We have a 1 here, so this cannot be a 1. This should be a 3. Then left, the 1 and the 4 are left. Yes. 1 and the 4. So we have a 3 here. So these 3 boxes cannot be a 3. And I see here 1 and a 3. This should be a 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, this should be a 1. The 3 should be one of these two. This one, because we have a 3 here. So definitely here the 3. The 5, we have a 5 here, we have a 5 there, so only box for the 5 should be here. The 2 we have here, so the 2 should be here. This should be the 4. We have a 3 here, so this should be a 5, this should be a 3, this should be a 5, this should be a 3. 1, 2, 3, 4 and a 5. So the 3 cannot be here. 4 and a 5. The 3 we have a 2 here, so the 2 should be one of these two. The 4 1, 2, 4. 1, 2, 3. This should be a 4. This cannot be a 1. This should be a 4. So we have a 1 here, so this cannot be 2 and a 4. This should be a 2. This should be a 4. This should be a 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have here 1 and a 2. Left 1 and a 2. This is a 1. That means these 3 boxes cannot be a 1. This should be a 1. This should be a 1. These 2 boxes cannot be a 2. We have a 2 here. This box cannot be a 2. So the 2 should be here. No. I made a mistake. This is a 4. The 2 should be here. No. Here or there. Here or there. Made a mistake. 4. No. These 3 cannot be a 4. So this is a 4. This is a 4. 1. This box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This should be definitely a 3. And the 5 should be here. Because we have a 5 there. So the 5 should be there. 2 and a 1. 2 and 1. Okay. The 1 cannot be here. The 1 should be here. One of these two. And the 1 cannot be here. Otherwise I cannot fill a 1 in one of those 2 boxes. So the 1 definitely here. So the numbers 2, 4, 5 are left. The 4 cannot be here. We have a 4 there, so this must be a 4. So here 5 and a 2 are left. So the 5 and the... No, we have a 2 here, so no 2 there. 2 should be here, and a 5 goes here. 1, 2. This should be a 3 and a 4. 1, 2, 3, or the 4. And this box 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5. So we have a 1 and a 2 left here. We have a 2 there, so here cannot be a 2. This should be the 2. This should be a 1. Now we have a 1 here, so this cannot be 1 or the 3. This should be a 3. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, yes. We have a 1 here, so these two cannot be a 1. 1 box left for the 1 should be here. 4, 5, 4, 5 are left. We have a 1 here, so these two cannot be a 1. This should be a 1. We have a 1 here, so this cannot be a 1. This should be a 1. This should be a 4. 4 or the 3. We have a 3 here, so this cannot be a 3. This should be a 3. This should be a 4. This cannot be a 4. We have a 4 here, so this should be a 4. And this should be a 5. So we have... it's not finished, so I need to think about here. 2 and a 1. We have a 2 here, so this cannot be a 2. This should be a 1. This should be a 2. 3, 4, 5. We have a... 1, 3. Suppose I place the 3 here. 3. Then I cannot fill the 3 here. Also dare not. We have a 3 here. So this cannot be a 3. This should be a 1. This should be a 3. I cannot fill the 3 here, so I cannot fill the 3 there. So the 3 must be here in the middle. 4, 5, 4, 5. We have a 5 here, so this should be a 5. This should be a 4. Finished in 22 minutes. Alright, for a tectonic puzzle. Thumbs up if you like it. Thumbs down if you dislike it. Download the PDF file so you can make it or solve it by yourself. Hit the bell if you want to subscribe, so you will be notified by YouTube if there are new Sudokus coming. Rest me to say thank you for watching again, and keep on puzzling, people. See you the next time. Bye bye.